So, just how fast is that internet connection, you ask? 56K? 256K 1.54 megabits? Who would know? Want to find out?
Well, there are a number of ways you can measure your internet connection, but one of the easiest is at a site called 2wire.com. It's called a bandwidth meter. Again, that's 2wire.com. Just go there and click on the bandwidth meter, and voila, it'll tell you exactly how fast your connection is at that moment. So let's take a look here. We're measuring the connection we're on here in the studio. We're showing a bandwidth of 1,216K. Now, to give you a little perspective, if you're on AOL, you probably have a 56K modem. That's 56.
56K would be the best possible, so it'd be lower than that probably in most cases.
Right.
Now, you want to run this thing more than once, maybe a couple times throughout the day, and maybe even over a couple of day period to see what your average connection speed is to give you a better idea of what you're really doing.
Yeah, just remember the internet is not a constant thing. It's something that fluctuates with a lot of things that are going on out there. So if you do this over time, you can get a pretty good idea of what your average internet connection is. And it's really more for information purposes. It's really not going to, there's not a whole lot you can do, right? It's not like, hey, how do I tweak that thing up? There's little things, but not much. So it's just kind of an informative thing that you can try.
That's right. You have problems getting ScanDisk to complete or defrag to finish running? It's the most common question we get at our website, so we thought we'd take a minute to kind of give you a little bit of tips on how to make that happen.
Absolutely. And the years of us helping people with their computers, time and time again, how come ScanDisk stops at 10%, or how come it won't run all the way through? And the main reason is because Windows detects that there are programs running in the background, and Windows wants exclusive control of your hard drive. It can't have anything in there moving things around while it's doing its ScanDisk or defrag, so it needs to be kind of in control of these things in order to run properly.
Let's take a look down here at the screen and show you kind of some of the things that may be causing some of the problems you're having. First, you'd want to right-click on anything down in your system tray, and that's the area down here by the clock. And you can right-click on any of these items here, and you can tell them to close or shut down or go away.
Yeah, like antivirus programs sometimes, firewall programs. There's all kinds of little things that might cause some problems for you there.
And the more of those you close, the more free resources you're going to have, and the better your chances of ScanDisk and defrag completing properly. So that's the easiest way to kind of get those things out of there.
Or for our super geek tip, now this is the thing that will always, this is the tip that will always work no matter which version of Windows you're running, is simply restart your machine in safe mode. Then run ScanDisk and defrag, and then restart your machine. What safe mode does is it tells Windows not to load anything except for the bare essentials required to run Windows, which then gives Windows exclusive control of the hard drive, and ScanDisk and defrag will run uninterrupted.
That's right. If you don't know how to restart your system in safe mode, check out the Super Geek Tip of the Week at our website, datadoctors.com/TV.
Now, when we come back, the magical world of Windows Update to keep those hackers out of your computer, and of course, some more of your email questions.